Hi, I'm Kerry Washington, and we're here on the set of my women's health cover shoot. Figuring out how to best take care of myself physically when I'm shooting is always a challenge. I always ask for a lot of help. I feel like that's a big part of it, to work with trainers or nutritionists. All of us need help sometimes. I'm not vegan, but I like vegan protein shakes, and I make them with coconut water instead of regular water. That's my secret to having them taste better. I love popcorn. I could sort of live on popcorn. The writers of Scandal have made my character, Olivia Pope, have a similar relationship with popcorn, but I don't mind because it means I get to eat popcorn at work. The most important style rule for me is to be comfortable in what I'm wearing. I don't want to do anybody else's fashion do's or don'ts, because when I'm out in the world, I don't want to be thinking about my clothes. I want to be feeling comfortable and thinking about where I am and who I'm with and having a good time. The 3 best beauty tips I've ever been given are to get enough rest, to get enough sleep, really, to drink enough water. Staying hydrated makes the whole difference for me. And also that beauty really starts within. When my nutrition is where it needs to be, then that shows in my skin, in my hair, in my eyes, in my physique. Even my good friends, the advice we always are trying to give each other is to follow your gut. So whenever somebody in my life reminds me to do that, I'm very grateful. My decision to kind of go for it and to try to be an actor is probably one of the biggest risks I've ever taken. If I wasn't an actress, I would probably be a teacher, either an elementary school teacher or a yoga teacher, both of which I did when I was living in New York pursuing a career in acting, and I loved doing both of those things very much. I think it would surprise people to know that what I really wanted to do as a child was to be the woman in the Shamu show at SeaWorld. And the big joke in my family is that then I started taking marine biology and I was like, forget the whale, I'll just be on stage by myself. One of the things that I really love most about my job is the research part of it. My mom's a retired professor, so I tend to approach my roles at first from the perspective of an academic almost, and so I studied a lot. It's kind of hard to articulate the level of preparation that we all had to do for this film because so much of it was kind of emotional and psychological preparation. That's hard to talk about because we all had to go into a part of American history that's so dark and complicated and fraught with sort of the past sins of this country. I'm part of the President's Committee for the Arts and Humanities, so I do work in Washington, but I don't do what Olivia Pope does, and I certainly don't have that kind of relationship with the White House. I would never run for office, though. We get far enough rejection as actors.